Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this top that I've been wanting for a while. I just love the sleeve and I wanted something a bit revealing to wear with baggy pants so that the outfit still looks like it has harmony. So as usual, we're going to start with our lines. The first line we are going to make is at the 6-inch point. That's going to be the top of my bust. Then next is going to be my armhole depth, which is 8 inches, and I want the length of my top to be 12 inches. Square down at these points. That's our bust line where our armhole depth was, and the bottom one is the length of my top. The upper bust is also referred to as the chest line. Then the bust and the length of our top. On that beginning line, I'm going to mark the neck and the half shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 15 inches, so that makes it 7.5, and my neck is 3 inches by 3 inches. I will use a curved ruler to join these points to show you the neckline. For this particular top, this is not important to the design, but it's important to start on the basic body. At the half shoulder measurement point, square down. Make sure this line gets to the bust. On this line, go down 1 inch. This is our new shoulder line. Join this point to the neckline. Mark your quarter bust measurement. Mine is 7.5 inches. Next, on that line from the shoulder to the bust, measure what is left and divide by 2. Mark this point and square across inwards. The inwards measurement should be 0.75 inches. Use your curved ruler to join these 3 points to create your armhole. Measure your bust point measurement. This is the half nipple to nipple measurement. Mine is 4 inches. At this point, square down and square up to reach the chest line and the underbust. I want the front of my top to be thinner at the center. So on the center front, I will go up 1 inch and use a curved ruler to shape out this point. At the armhole, measure 2.5 inches on that curve. At this point, mark 0.75 inches inwards. This is going to help cover up the armpit. At the bust measurement, go down 0.5 inches to create our new armhole. To further shape out the center front, I will go down 0.75 inches at the chest line and carve this out. Remember, the chest line is where you want your top to begin. It's also referred to as the upper bust. Next, I'm going to mark out my quarter under bust measurement, which is 7.5 inches, and join these 2 points. This is the bust and the under bust. Now we have our top, we have our side front and our center front. Add 1 inch seam allowance at the side front and at the under bust. Once you're done, cut out the pattern. This is all we need for our top, and I'm also going to get rid of the 1 inch that we had already removed to make sure our top is curvy. So I forgot to remove that as well, so I'm going to use my curved ruler to get rid of that. Place the front pattern on a clean piece of paper. We are going to use this to trace out and create our back pattern. Transfer all the points onto the new paper. But for the bottom, we don't want it to have that curvy shape because this is the back. Use a square to draw the line like it was originally as straight. Once you have marked all of these important points and you've drawn the bottom line, cut out your pattern, then transfer the lines onto the back pattern. For the top of the back pattern, I want it to be slanted, so I'll go down 0.5 inches and connect this part to the armhole using a straight ruler. Here I'm just marking the seam allowance. We are not adding anything, we had already added it to the front pattern, so it's just like sketching it out for you guys to see. To add fullness to our Milkmaid top, mark 1 inch points on the bust line, avoiding the armhole because we don't want to mess up with the curve. Draw lines at these points. This is where we are going to cut and spread our pattern. Once you're done, do the same for the back pattern. Remember to avoid the armhole. Be sure to label each of your pattern pieces, as this is going to help you not get confused. On a clean sheet of paper, draw a line to mimic our bust line. Then take each of the patterns and use glue to stick them onto the new piece of paper 1 inch apart. This is how we are going to add fullness to our pattern. Then fill in the gaps to have a complete line for the top and the bottom. Whatever you did for the front, do it for the back. Cut out the excess paper. Now you have your complete front and back patterns. Now we have both our front and back patterns. So let's move on to the sleeve. For the sleeve, get another piece of paper, measure 7 inches from the beginning of where you want your pattern to start. This is your armhole depth minus 1 inch. Square across at this point. That's where the sleeve will be unfolded. For the width of my sleeve, I'm choosing 8 inches. Remember, we need a very flared sleeve. Measure 1 inch inwards to guide you on how to carve the armhole. At that point, move up 1 inch and use a pencil to freehand draw your armhole. I'm happy with this shape, so I'm going to go in with the marker. Then for the length of my sleeve, I want it really long, around 29 inches long. Then I'm going to measure my cuff measurement. It's about 9 inches. So that means since this is a half a pattern, it's going to be 4.5 inches. I will fold my pattern to make it easier for me to draw this line since I don't have such a long ruler. cut out your sleeve pattern. To add fullness to our sleeve, I'm going to do the same thing I did for the front and back pattern. I will mark 4 inches. I don't want to mess up with the curve of the sleeve, that's why I'm just doing it up to 4 inches. Draw the lines. Slash, spread on a new piece of paper just like we did for the front and back, and that's it. So here's what my top came out as. I really like it. I've been wanting something like this since I saw someone on TikTok. Someone on TikTok with something like this. Like, oh, I can make that. And I just wanted to tell you guys that anything that you want to do, just do it. And don't let the fear of being rubbish stop you. Just do it. Even like watching a video like this, you want to make these clothes, just do it. Okay, the first one is gonna be rubbish. Okay, fine, but how much are you going to learn from it? The next one is gonna be better, and the one after that is gonna be so good you won't believe you ever doubted your skills. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Love you. Bye.